Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Today we're going inside of Dollar Tree to share some new hidden gems and some super simple, easy DIYs that I'm really excited about. All right, y'all, subscribe to the channel if you're new and give it a thumbs up because it helps me out more than you'll ever know. Hidden gem number one is right when you walk into the store. It's these solar lights, which I think are adorable. They had a bunch of different styles. This one, I wasn't sure at first what it was supposed to be, but then I figured out it's supposed to be a poinsettia. Now, you could save these and use them for spring. You could give them a coat of spray paint, but one of my absolute favorite ones had to be these old school like Christmas balls. Even the handle that you put into the ground, this part, like the stake, was metal. Great quality for $1.25. They had so many different options too. This is a very realistic look at the stores that I shop at. Some of them are perfectly put together and fully stocked with new items, and then there's stores like this that have a good mixture of new and old stuff. A lot of these items that you're seeing here, they had out years previous, but I was super happy about that because I've been on the hunt for these red sleighs that they had out last year. I wanted to pick up one to do a DIY, so I got one of those. That is hidden gem number two. I also picked up one of these wooden sleighs that they had in like the DIY craft section for Christmas, and we brought those home, and I'm going to share a super easy DIY. I started with those two items, and I'm giving them a coat of white chalk paint. You could probably spray paint those if you want it to be easy, but I just used what I had on hand, and I had white chalk paint. Once I had all of the white paint, then I went ahead and I added some black paint because I wanted to be more of like the distressed look and not look so perfect. I didn't paint the bottom and I didn't paint the inside because we're going to be adding stuff in and you won't be able to see that. And don't nobody got time for all of that. I am busy, honey, and I had paint everywhere. I was getting tired. So I just took some of my Gorilla hot glue. I added that right onto the base. This stuff is amazing. It holds like a charm and it's one of my favorite craft things to use ever. I find it on Amazon. Now for the fun part. I took some of these floral foams, I added those right into the inside, and then I went into Dollar Tree and I went crazy with their Christmas florals. These florals are amazing. I did some greenery, I did some of the eucalyptus, I did some of the white eucalyptus. I just played around and I tried to add in and make it as festive as possible. These are the Dollar Tree ornaments that are new this year. They are so cute. I took the little ribbon off and I added it onto a little popsicle stick just so that I could put it into the floral foam, and I love it. I think it is so nice. It ended up turning out fantastic. I added some of the Dollar Tree Christmas bells. I also added in a Dollar Tree LED candle, and I am loving the way that it turned out. You could definitely use this as a centerpiece. You could put it on like a little bookshelf. I think it looks so fun and festive, and it was not expensive to make, and I think it adds a really nice big impact, but you can let me know what you think. Super easy, super inexpensive, and totally my style. Boxes are number 3 on our list for holiday hidden gems. They're great for giving gifts, but they're also great to stock up on now because they're not going to last much longer. I feel like once Thanksgiving comes, everybody buys these items up super quick because they're easy. They're nice to have on hand if you need a last minute like wrapping situation, and they're adorable. A lot of the ones at the bottom are also used for decor, and they come in a few different sizes, so these are definitely worth picking up now if you see them. I also really love the gift tags. I feel like these go quickly too. All of the good ones are always bought up first, but they did have some super cute ones. Like, look at that little snowman that says Merry. I think he is adorable. I really love these big bags. If you see, they're like so big. They have them in a few different styles. I don't even know how big that is. Maybe like, I don't know, 24 inches. Cute little treat bags. These are cute. I don't know what this is. It looks so weird. It looks a little cheap. I feel like Dollar Tree just tries to give us the most random things. Some of this stuff works, but some of it like that definitely does not. So we did pass on that, but we are opting in for the florals this year. The Christmas florals are fantastic. I love the eucalyptus. There is a ton of glitter on them, so you definitely need to use some spray paint, but they look fantastic once you bring them home. One very dicey area in this store in particular is the glassware section. It's a mess back here. Everything is open and chaotic and crazy, but they do have a lot of really nice candle holders, like these gold ones. So some of them were janky. Look at how some of them are like all discombobulated, but we picked up a few of these glass vases that we're going to bring home for a super easy DIY. For this project, you're going to need 2 of the larger sizes and 1 of the smaller size. They're going to stack on top of each other. You're also going to need some Mod Podge as well as Epsom salt. You can find the Epsom salt at Dollar Tree. The lavender version is my favorite because it smells good, but they do have different options available for just $1.25. We're going to start by coating all of our glassware with a coat of the Mod Podge, and then we're going to take our Epsom salt and we're going to pour a good amount on the inside and shimmy it all around. We're going to do this for all 3 of our glass pieces. This helps to give it a nice snow effect. It allows it not to be see-through, and it looks really good for Christmas in my honest opinion. Even if you don't want to make the snowman and you just want to make some glassware with the Epsom salt, it's a super simple DIY that looks really nice when it's all done. For the face of our snowman, I picked up one of these ornaments from Dollar Tree for just $1.25. We're going to deconstruct it. We're going to use certain pieces for our project rather than just using it as an ornament. I'm just pulling out the eyes and the nose, and I'm just using some scissors to cut off the piece that's in the back. This way it will lay flat on our glass piece and we can just glue it on there. This is how the glassware looks when it's all dry. It has that snow effect and it's not completely see-through. So now we have all 3 pieces that are done. I'm going to add some twinkle lights to the inside, and I just took one of these Dollar Tree bottles that came with the corkscrew lights, and I'm just taping it onto the back so I can turn it off and on once it's all put together. Now you don't have to do this. You could add different twinkle lights, but this is what I had, so I'm using what I have. Okay, now we're going to use some E6000 or Gorilla Glue. I love Gorilla Glue, so that's what I'm using. We're just going to start by taking the 2 bigger pieces. We're going to put those together. We're going to glue it and make sure it's nice and secure. I use the Gorilla Glue so that it's like super sturdy, and then I use the hot glue so that it dries quickly. Once you have the 2 bottom pieces on, you're going to put the smaller piece on, and I put it on upside down just so it had more of a rounded effect. I took our snowman hat, added that onto the top. I took our eyes and our carrot nose. We glued that on just with some hot glue. Now for the mouth and for the buttons, I had to use just like chalkboard labels. Use whatever you have. I add a cute little scarf, and I love him. I wasn't sure if he needed arms or not, so let me know in the comment section down below, but he is my favorite. As I've been shopping at Dollar Tree more and more, I've been thinking about stocking stuffer, also gift basket fillers, and I thought that these shower caps looked really nice for $1.25. I love the pink color, so I picked up one of those. And then look at this little veggie spiralizer thingy. It even came with the blade so that you could make pasta. For $1.25, this is a fantastic deal. It looks like it's being sold for like $10 online. I definitely had to pick this up. I thought this was the ultimate hidden gem. This was number 1, of course, for the video because this is a steal. Anytime you can find kitchen gadgets at Dollar Tree, I think it is a total hidden gem. So I was super excited to bring that home, and I have to try it out. I'll let you guys know how it works, or if you want to see it in a future video, let me know. There's also lots of great things that you can pick up for like easy Thanksgiving dinners. So definitely would recommend like these potatoes, super simple. You can buy multiple of them. I think like the little packets. So these ones, so like these gravies or the packets of gravies. These packets. $1.25 is pretty standard. Look at this bacon spread. Now, you know Sarah is not too daring with the foods that she tries. Look at those ingredients: sugar, apple juice, and bacon. This is not something I would personally try, but is it something that you would try? Put it in the comment section down below. I had to share one of my favorite finds again, which are these stockings. It's like that French country cottage vibes. They come in black and red stripes. I think they're fantastic. You could give gifts inside of them. We love our Black Santa, which Dollar Tree has been adding in. These little stockings were out last year. Those are cute. I wanted to share a super easy DIY gift idea. I saw this Christmas tree candle stand, which I thought was adorable, but I also wanted to share how you can make it using everything from Dollar Tree. So let me share that super quick. You're only going to need a couple of things. The first is this Christmas tree cutout that is like the unfinished wooden pieces, and then Dollar Tree sells these wood shelves in basically like the picture frame section. So you're also going to need one of those. You're going to need acrylic paint as well, and maybe some wood glue. So we're going to start by cutting off the base of the Christmas tree, just because I want to be able to glue it onto the wood piece, and I wanted it to look as similar to the picture as possible. I'm just using an X-Acto knife. If you have a handy husband, ask him to do it. This is actually like super flimsy particle board, so it's really easy to cut. It just took a little bit of time. If you want the base of this to be a little bit thicker, then you're going to use both of those little wooden pieces and you would glue those together. I wasn't sure of how thick I wanted it to be, but just one was perfect, so that's what I'm using. Now it's time to paint. I'm using a mixture of the acrylic paint and water to give it the stained effect. The picture was a very different color, so if you have a different stain that you want to use, maybe use that, but I'm using what I have on hand because we're cheap like that and can't nobody be bothered. I'm not going to the hardware store. The mixture of water and acrylic paint does work out nicely and it dries pretty quickly. So once it's all dry, I'm using some wood glue to attach it right to the base. I didn't cover up any of the holes. I just left it as is, and I feel like that's fine. You want to let it dry completely. Wood glue does take a little bit of time, but once it's dry, this is how it looks finished. I added one of my Walmart Better Homes and Garden candles, which I absolutely love, and I think this would be a perfect, inexpensive gift idea that you could give to somebody and that they would actually use for the Christmas holidays. I love it. I think it looks fantastic, and it was super duper inexpensive to make. I think maybe under $5. This is also the earliest I started putting up my Christmas decorations, so I started putting up one of our smaller trees, and I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek on how I'm decorating it. Now let's talk about these Dollar Tree Christmas snacks. This is literally the best popcorn. You gotta get the candy canes now, because if you don't, then they're gonna be gone. They have these cute little marshmallows. I always put the bubble gum in Quincy's stocking because he loves the bubble gum. Look at these cute gloves. They even have them with dogs on them. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you for coming shopping with me and checking out my DIYs. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I wanted to share with you guys a drive around Philadelphia. This is the Mayfair section. The location that I shopped at will be in the description box. Unfortunately, the Phillies did lose in the World Series, but it is okay. It's all good, y'all. Maybe next year we'll be coming back, but we're all into football season. The boys are starting basketball, so that's exciting. I might be a basketball mom now. I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, then you are a real one. Leave the hidden word Mayfair in the comment section down below. Leave it in a funny, snarky, cute kind of way, and I'll feature some of you guys in my next video. That is the part of the city that we are in currently right now. Good old Mayfair. All right, y'all. See you next time. Bye, you guys.